If you've been looking for a beautiful old Florida style property that's going to fit you and some extended family without this brand new feel where everything kind of looks the same, you want some character, still super close to Panama City Beach, but maybe not right in Panama City Beach and walking distance to the beach? Well, welcome to my listing at 335 Eastern Lake Drive here in Santa Rosa Beach, or on 30A. For those of you in the know, we're on the east end of 30A, and today we're going to be touring this beautiful property. All right, y'all, we are here at my listing, actually, 335 Eastern Lake. We're in Seagrove, which is a little community on 30A, which is just west of Panama City Beach. So if you've been looking at Panama City Beach and you're thinking, I want maybe something a little bit more upscale, you've come to the right place. This house is actually two houses in one. So we're looking at the front house here. I did want to show you this little bit though. We've got this beautiful pathway here with these pavers, super fun. And then waiting for this golf cart to go by. We've got tons of parking here with, again, these beautiful pavers. You can see we've got an entryway over here to the courtyard leading to the pool. But look at all this outdoor space. Like if we just look from here, we can see we've got this front patio. We've got another balcony up here. And if I come around to this side, you've got another one right up here. You guys, this is the house for all of my nature lovers. For anyone that's like, I don't know if I want a brand new build. They all look the same. They don't have any character. Wait till you see the inside of this house. It has all the character you could possibly want. Super fun spaces, super fun shapes, lots of outdoor areas. Look, here's another one right here, which absolutely love this little walkway here. I love it. Look at this. Another huge kind of indoor outdoor space. Absolutely love everything about it. If this is your first time to my channel, this is Life on 30A. I'm AJ Baduke, your trusted 30A and Emerald Coast real estate agent representing buyers and investors. And obviously sellers as well, since this is my listing. So let's go inside and check it out. Oh, you guys are never gonna believe this, but I already recorded the secondary house. And I have to redo this one because apparently nothing that I did actually recorded. Super fun. That's why my hair is already a wreck. You're welcome. All right, so we step in the front door and here we have the most gorgeous living room. Check out all of this natural light. I mean, it's already overcast outside and yet we still have all of this natural light. We have this gorgeous closed-in patio over here. How cute is this? And of course these doors all expand out. It is huge. These curtains definitely provide some privacy. This house is used as a short-term rental and it does very well. But you might want a little bit of privacy because the house right next door is a short-term rental as well. Do you not just love hanging furniture? Because I do. I would just about buy this house for the hanging furniture. Let's go back to the short-term rental aspect. So short-term rentals are allowed in this area. This property is a short-term rental and there is no HOA. So no peskiness cutting into your margins for basically no reason. Now the same property management company that manages that house also manages this house. That house is getting over $200,000 per year. We haven't been with that. I say we, the sellers. I represent the sellers. I am not the seller. The sellers have not been with the current property management company long enough to match those same numbers, but I imagine with a little bit more time, they probably will. 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms split across 2 properties. You've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms over there, and then 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms over here. Let's go take a look at some of them. So right off of the dining space here, you can actually access that beautiful other patio area. And both sides, that side and the side that we were just in, are completely screened in, so you don't have to worry about mosquitoes. Oh, look at this beautiful wine bar. And these stairs. Already you can start to see kind of the fun shapes. This is actually curved. You can't see it very well, but this wall is actually curved. Super fun. We've got the kitchen over here. Pantry. Oh, and look at that, a window. Just so, if someone's going up the stairs, you can holler at them, hey, you forgot this, and pass it to them. You've got another access to that closed-in patio. We're gonna go check out that later on. The kitchen is actually pretty spacious, and even though the house was built in 1998, it has some newer characteristics to it. The sellers have done quite a bit to update it while still maintaining quite a bit of that charm. We've got natural hardwood and tile throughout. We've got granite on the countertops, gas appliances, which is fantastic. Okay, the only bedroom downstairs is gonna be this bunk room, which is super cute. If you guys have been watching my channel at all, you know I love these style, like with the storage here and the trundle underneath. Absolutely love that. And what I love even more is that again, access to that beautiful patio. And we've got yet another bed over here. Absolutely love this beautifully decorated space. And of course, a convenient full bathroom here. So all of the guests can use this if you've just got guests downstairs. And we'll go upstairs and check out the other bedroom. So we've got 3 more bedrooms upstairs. I love how these stairs come up. They're just fun. Again, with more hardwood, and we're met with this cute like credenza dealie right here in front of us. Now on this side, we've got 2 bedrooms, and then on this side, we've got the master. Got an owner lockout right here. Here we go. You guys, I might have miscounted the bathrooms. I'm starting to think maybe there are more. Yeah, what was I thinking? 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms over here. So I misspoke earlier. Sorry about that. It happens when you get frazzled from nothing recording. How cute is this little balcony? The little princess balcony. This beautiful room here. Love this peaked ceiling here. Great size room. And of course, another ensuite bathroom. You guys were probably listening to me say that you were like, AJ, the math doesn't math. Y'all are right. This cute little pedestal sink. All right, and then what have we got here? Another little princess balcony. How cute is this? This one is not screened in, but I've noticed that the mosquitoes don't tend to come up this high, which is weird because they fly. I don't know what the deal is. They just haven't bothered me at higher levels for some reason. Maybe they're just being a little respectful. They're like, oh, we'll get the folks that are downstairs. All right, then we cross the way and we've got the master suite over here. As soon as we walk up to it, you can just feel how light and airy, all this natural light that we're getting here. And look how big it is. Absolutely just such a good feeling house. It's got so much character, so much beauty. It feels like, it's almost like going to that really sweet family member's house that also has a lot of money, but isn't, you know, pretentious. It's kind of what it feels like. And of course, yet another balcony, because the architect clearly loved outdoor spaces, which so do I. So I am absolutely all about it. Love this. Okay, so we've seen this house. Now, in between this house and the secondary house, we've got this gorgeous courtyard that y'all are going to absolutely love. But before we get over there, I want you to go ahead and comment down below, given what you've seen so far, how much do you think we are listing this property for? I'm gonna tell you how much we're gonna list it for once we're at the end of the video. But for now, just tell me what you're guessing. And also for now, check this out. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen area, just so you can get your bearings. Hopefully I didn't make you too dizzy. And now we're coming over to, bam, that other screened in area. This is the one, remember, that you can access it from the dining space. You can also access it from the front. Now you saw how much parking just this side has. This side has so much available parking. It's fantastic. And there's even more on the other side for the other property. We've got another covered spot here. Also, you know, listening to rain on a tin roof, this is the spot for that. And check out this space. I absolutely love this area so much. I don't know about you guys, but I've always thought the idea of a courtyard where you had this space where everybody could join together but still have all kinds of privacy was just amazing. I could totally see myself with some like planter boxes over here, having a little garden, nothing crazy, just an herb garden, maybe some flowers, so I could have some gardenias on the table later on. But just this space is so, I don't know, it just like feeds your soul, especially if you have a lot of extended family that likes to travel with you, or if you wanted to purchase this property as your primary residence and have them come stay with you over here. This house is really cool. You guys are gonna love touring this property. I'm gonna walk you around. I'm gonna flip this around and show you a little bit more. Like, how absolutely cute is this? You've got the connected hot tub and then the pool. I almost called it the big tub. Oh my gosh, it's Florida, so the water is feeling pretty warm right now. It's hot out, you can tell by my hair. And check out this entertainment center over here. Absolutely love this. And here's additional parking. So we have an entire other driveway right here specifically for this property. I shouldn't call it a property, it's just a secondary house. The whole thing is a singular property. But you've got tons of parking here. We've got storage here. We've got storage over there for all the pool stuff. And then right here, we've got a halfway or partially covered entertainment center. We've got the fire table here, and then the actual television here. And of course, some hanging chairs. Again, I told you, sometimes I would consider buying a property just for the hanging chairs because they're fantastic. And then the magnolia trees, which are very old Florida, just beautiful. You can always tell it's a magnolia because they've got these super shiny leaves. And then these seeds up here. Super cute, absolutely love them. The trees are absolutely beautiful. And how cute is this archway here? This will take us out, yoink, that's kind of cool the way I did that. Take us out to that front driveway. And you can see by these stairs down here that we could take this entrance into that screened in patio area as well. Y'all have not seen a cuter mother-in-law suite, secondary home, whatever than this. Come check out this property. Okay, we've got two sets of doors here. You can access it from the courtyard area or from the driveway over here. And of course, we've got some external areas over here, but let's check out this house. Of course, we've got a fireplace because we need those here in Florida. I don't know if you guys know this, but it snowed earlier this year. Yeah, it did. And check out this kitchen. I absolutely love these cabinets, love the light fixture. Again, it's very cozy, very charactered. It's not, you know, it's not everything that you see all the time. And of course, I love that both have gas. It's just the best thing to cook with. Okay, so we've got 2 bedrooms downstairs and 1 bedroom upstairs, which is super fun. How cute is this bunk room? Absolutely love it. It's not the built-ins that I typically like, but given the space of the room, I don't think they really had the opportunity, but I still think it was really well done. They're very cute. And of course, you've got an ensuite bathroom over here with a walk-in shower. And the toilet is on this side over here. I love that you have these doors and then this like nook thing right here. Almost feels like you're stepping into a different world when you come to this side of it. It just gives it some really cool character. And then you're separated completely. So you've got the bathroom in the center here separating this bedroom from this bedroom. And is this not the cutest? This would definitely be like the mother-in-law suite. It's got its own kind of living room space here, and then of course an ensuite restroom. The shower is ample size. But wait, there is a little step down here and you have your own like bedroom nook. It's pretty cool. It gives the area its own separate spaces, which I really like. I don't know how many of y'all have live-in in-laws, but having their own living space and separate bedroom, I don't know what it is, but in-laws tend to kind of hide away from what I've noticed, and they like their own space. So if you're new to your in-laws moving in with you and that's looking like something that might happen in the future, having a property where they have their own separate living space would be super beneficial. Even more better if they have their own outside area too, which this one does. So not only do we have all kinds of privacy and beautiful scenery outside, but you also have this exterior beautiful space right here. I didn't unlock the door. Watch me be locked out. Hey. Oh, goodness. All right. Yes, I don't work out, y'all. How cute. Absolutely love this space. This is all like, this is Seagrove. This is totally old Florida at its best. Absolutely love this space so much. I'm pretty sure we got some beauty berries over here. Okay, we're gonna go back upstairs or come back inside, and then we're gonna go up the stairs. Usually I record when I go upstairs with you guys, even though it's kind of dangerous, but given that these are spiral stairs and my ankles are known to throw a fit, we're just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna turn you guys off for a minute. Here's why. This is what we're going up. This is the only interior way to the upstairs room. However, you could access it from outside. All right, here we are, guys. Check this out. So probably wouldn't make this part the mother-in-law suite, just given the stair, situation there, but how cute is this? You've got these fun shapes and storage nooks. It's also got its own thermostat here, but how cute are these little reading nooks over here? Absolutely love this as a minimalist. You got your desk here in the middle, and then you could have some reading nooks over here. I'd totally be over here in the morning or evening reading my Bible. Probably in the morning, because I imagine in the evening I'd be out here. How cute is this kitchenette? You've got, of course, the full kitchen downstairs, but maybe you have, a teenager or someone that's, ready to just kind of start experiencing some independence. This might be a decent option. Full bathroom, of course. Now it is getting to be a bit overcast outside, so some of that natural light is not coming in like it was before. And remember, I told you guys there was another way to access this upstairs. You don't have to come up through the spiral staircase. You could absolutely come up from the courtyard area. How cute, right? All right, you guys, now that we have seen this whole property, this whole house on the property, and also the second super cute house, now I'm gonna go over some market stats with you. Now, I did put them on my phone. I had 3 properties that I was doing today, and I just could not remember all of the market stats for each property. It would just be way too much. So I'm gonna give them to you from this. Let's start off with saying, though, that This house, between the two, so this property, between the two properties, we've got 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 2 living spaces, 2 kitchens. Pretty much all the bedrooms have en suites except for the bunk room has it right outside the door, just super efficient. We've got just over 3,700 square feet of property here. And then it was built in 1988, but seriously renovated by the sellers prior to us getting it on the market. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the same property management company that manages the property right next door manages this one newly. It's a new thing, so we haven't been with them for very long, but that other property is getting well over $200,000 per year in short-term rental revenue. So should give you an idea of what this one is capable of once it's been with them for a little bit. It always starts off a little bit slower and then it increases as the clientele kind of grow and continue to repeat visit the property. So keep that in mind. One of the great things that I love about this property, and one of the things that makes it such a great rental or home, is that it's just steps away from the beach. We're going to put a little like map on here to show you. My microphone is falling. Hopefully that didn't impact anything. But you could just walk to the beach from here. And if you know anything about short-term rentals and how they perform, the biggest thing is the amenities. So you need to have things for the tenants to do and also be able to house all of them comfortably. This house has it all. 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a pool, a hot tub, an entertainment center, multiple enclosed and or covered spaces outside, walking distance to the beach, and tons of parking ability. So you have pretty much everything that anybody could need right here at this location, which is one of the reasons it does and will continue to perform very, very well. It's taken me, I want to say, close to a month just to get into the property, to do this video, and to get the listing photos, just because of how much turnover there is with the short-term rental tenants. I can't squeeze in, multiple hour-long session of taking videos and pictures in between, one tenant checking out in the morning and then the cleaner coming in and then another tenant checking in the evening. It's just not enough. So between that and then, of course, any day that it's open, Florida's wanted to dump rain all over. Even today, we're like overcast. So all that to say, the property performs very, very well. It's also lovely to just be here. This would absolutely make for a wonderful second home, not just an investment. It could be an investment, absolutely, and perform very well, or it could be a very comfortable living situation. All right, so with all of that being said, this house is being listed for $2.6 million. And let's talk about how that compares with other properties here in the area. So in the last 90 days, 12 homes nearby have sold, and they were spending about an average of 100 days on the market. Some sold in as little as 2, while others took almost 300, showing that the pricing and presentation are very important in this area. Really, it's our entire market right now. Right now, there are 66 active listings. They're averaging 131 days on the market, and some are sitting for over a year. The pending homes are averaging about 150 days before going under contract. So this one, also I wanted to mention, it's got fiber optic internet. So that's kind of a big deal out here. 30A in general tends to have poor internet. So if you're like me and you have a home office and you really need that quick internet, this house has already got it covered for you. So let's talk about kind of some generalities with the market right now. Here in Florida, we have very high inventory and not a whole lot of buyers. Buyers are being really super picky and sellers still want to sell, but we've got them at polar ends of the spectrum. So we've got some sellers that are like, just get me out of this. I will take a loss. I want to move on with my life, move away from this property. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't care. And then we've got sellers at the completely opposite side of the spectrum where they're like, I don't even care what it appraises for. I'm not selling it for less than this dollar amount. And you're like, why did you even put it on the market then? They're like, oh, well, I just wanted to see if I could get it and waste realtors' time. So we're seeing them from both sides, and it's really difficult to know just by reading a description in the MLS or going and looking at a property to say, oh, this is the type of seller that we're dealing with, or oh, this is the type of seller that we're dealing with. So make sure whoever you're working with, if you're not working with me as an agent, make sure that you're working with someone that isn't afraid to I hate to say it, but throw in a low ball and aggressive offer while still simultaneously making sure that they don't offend the listing agent and seller. So having some really good rapport in the area absolutely helps with that. So keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions about this particular property or any others, anywhere from Pensacola to Panama City, but I prefer just Walton County, all of my contact information is on the screen, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. I would say at least 50% of my business comes from y'all. If y'all want to increase that to 75%, I'm good with it, because y'all already know me by the time you call me, and that's one of my favorite things. It's such a smooth transition. So all of my contact information is on the screen. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified every time I do another video. And if you're watching this at night and you're having difficulty sleeping, you need something that's almost akin to a lullaby, you can go ahead and click on this clip over here and it'll take you to one of my other videos. Otherwise, I will see y'all at the next one. Bye, y'all.